Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 let's sing an everyday children's way.
Hey there, friends! It's Hump Day, which means we're in the middle of the week. I hope you've had a fantastic week so far. I hope you had a marvelous Monday, a terrific Tuesday, and I hope even more that you have a wonderful Wednesday today. Whatever you're going to do today, I hope that maybe tonight you have plans for Bible class. Where else would you go? And if you can't go, maybe you're at home right now. Maybe you're sick, and we need to be praying for you, and we are praying for you. Friends, if you need any kind of prayers, normally I don't say this, but this is a good time that we should be thankful for things. We need to be thankful that we have others praying for us. If you have anything you need prayers for, just ask, and we'll pray for you. Maybe not here on the program, but we'll be sure to pray for you and say a prayer for you this week. Now, all this week we've been talking about things we should be more thankful for. And Monday we talked about how we need to be thankful for the things that we can see. Yesterday, the things we can hear. Today, we want to be thankful for the things that we can taste. You know, there's a lot of people right now who are getting sick and they can't smell anything and they can't taste anything. Have you ever tried to eat a wonderful, fantastic Thanksgiving meal? You have a nice warm turkey, or maybe you're not a turkey man, you're like me, you're a ham guy. You've got a nice warm ham right there, some potatoes, some biscuits or rolls with pancakes with butter on them. You've got green beans, all the things that make Thanksgiving good. How would you like it if you could eat all that, but you couldn't taste a thing? You know, in the Old Testament, when the children of Israel were wandering through the wilderness, they were crying before God, saying, God, why did you take us out of Egypt? We had onions, we had carrots, we had leeks. Now, not leek in a boat, leek is in the vegetable. They had all kinds of wonderful vegetables back in Egypt. And they were complaining to God. So God had sent them manna, and He also sent them quail. But you know, some people were just so greedy with everything, they just ate everything and kept on eating and eating and eating and eating. Now friends, there's a lesson there that we'll talk about when we come back from singing with our friend Paul. So, let's go sing with our friend Paul. Let's go.
Sing Christian songs with Paul.
Thanks, E.T. Hey kids, would you like to sing another Christian song? How about Humble Yourselves? Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up, and He will lift you up. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. That saved a wretch like me. So humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up, and He will lift you up. Great job, kids. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, friends! You did a wonderful job singing with our friend Paul. And Paul, as always, brother, thank you so much for singing with our friends. Now, friends, while it's on my mind, did you give thanks to God yesterday for all the wonderful hymns and songs that Paul has been singing for us and taken the time to make for us? If you've not started, why not be thankful to God for our friend Paul and all the wonderful job that he has done for us so far? Now, friends, do that today. If not, will there be tomorrow? I don't know, we'll see. But when we left, we were talking about the children of Israel were going through the wilderness. And they said, God, we're hungry. We were so full in Egypt. What happened? Well, God heard their cry and their mumbling and complaining, but He gave them manna to eat, which is bread, even though it means, what is it? He gave them bread to eat, and He also gave them some meat that's called quail. Now, there were people who took this quail and just kept eating it up, to the point to where we would say, oh, I'm stuffed and my stomach hurts. But some people were greedy with it. You know, even in John chapter 6, we find the story of Jesus walking with 5,000 people around Him. And He said, okay, the people are hungry, what are we going to feed them? And all they had was 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. So Jesus had the people sit down everywhere, and they had enough food for everybody. You think they had 2 whales and 2 tree-size, I'm talking big tree-size, pieces of bread. No, it was just loaf of bread, 2 fish. And they had so much leftovers afterwards that they had baskets upon baskets of leftovers. But afterwards, the multitude kept following Jesus, but all they wanted was the food. And Jesus said, you're following me for the wrong kind of food. If you're going to follow me for the spiritual food that I can provide. If you partake of my body, you'll never hunger. It makes me think of Matthew chapter 5, where it says, blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. Friends, we need to be thankful to God for the things that we can physically taste, and if we can taste, let's not take it for granted. Let's give God thanks that we can taste chocolate pudding. We can taste Kool-Aid. We can taste our goldfish, our cheese puff, Cheetos, or whatever we eat. Let's give God thanks for that, but let's give Him more thanks for the sweet words which are sweeter than honey. Psalm 119, verse 103. The wonderful, sweet words of the gospel of Christ. Friends, that just makes sense that we should be thankful for the things we can taste. Now, friends, that's all the time that we have today. Let's go work on our memory work, and I'll see you next time. Let's go. Hey there, friends! It's memory work time. Now, up until Friday, we'll say the verse once together, and then I want you to say the verse back to me. So, our memory verse comes from pancakes. No. Philippians? No. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. Now let's say the verse once together, and then I want you to say the verse back to me. Are you ready? Let's go. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now I want you to say the verse back to me. Are you ready? Go ahead. That was fantastic! You did a great job! Now keep practicing, and by Friday, you'll be able to say this even faster and better and have it more stored in your mind than even your preacher. Now friends, that's all the time we have today. Until next time, see you later, friends.
Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 let's sing an everyday children's way.